Hello, everybody. Today's art lesson is actually just getting you ready for tomorrow's art lesson. There is a little bit of work that needs to happen before you can do your big project. So if you remember, today we've learned about negative and positive space. And tomorrow's project, we're going to create a big art project that shows negative and positive space. So today we're just going to get our paper ready. I'm going to show you 3 different really great techniques you can use to get your paper ready. We do need to have one of our pieces of paper be colorful, unique, very different than just plain white paper. And we need that to show the difference between the negative and positive space. So here we go. I've already gotten pretty much 3 of them ready. So the 3 techniques I've used was crayon, and I just colored this one kind of like tie-dye. You can actually color it however you want. You could do stripes, you could just do crazy, as long as for the most part your entire paper is covered. So that's crayon. Hopefully you all have crayons from your box that you picked up from school, your school supplies. If you haven't picked those up, contact Mr. Tony and go pick those up. This one, I used my watercolors and I just did kind of an abstract overlay color. I actually had a lot of fun doing this. Notice the color goes all the way to the edges. The last one I wanted to show you is this. Now you notice I have not colored this in completely yet, but I wanted to show you why. This is marker, and marker can turn into basically like watercolor paint with simply a little bit of water. Some of you did this last week with your landscape artwork, but some of you haven't done this yet, so I wanted to show you. So I have just taken marker and colored where I want to add the color, going close to the edges, and then I just have a cup of water. I mean, this is just clean water and a paintbrush that is pretty good size, not skinnies. All right, so I'm just gonna work my way from one side to the other with that water, and I can kind of activate it. So you give it a little rub. You don't want to scrub the paper, but when you give it a little rub, you're going to see that that red is now starting to fill in the other parts of the paper there. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going, grab a little bit of the orange, and I'm just trying to kind of fill in all the extra white around it. Here is how that marker and water paper dried. You can see it's got this kind of washy look. It depends on what markers you use on how much the marker will kind of blend together. My paper is a little wrinkly, so I might actually put it under a piece of, or excuse me, a heavy book, and that'll help flatten it out. So that was your 3rd option. Alrighty, so you can pick any way you want to color that paper. Crayons, markers, I mean, anything else you want to use, paint, doesn't matter. So decorate or design an entire piece of paper and save that because we're going to use it tomorrow. All right, have fun, good luck.